Grasshopper Media. Peace.
I'm going to meet up with my buddy Gabriel. This is not the first time that we've been split up for a while and then reacquainted.
That's my rat.
I wonder what kind of trouble we might stay out of today. Breaking news. It's 2:55. I'm going to pick up Gabriel, and I'm actually not going to be late. That time is still in effect. Do not be mistaken. Here we are. We have Iris, we have Gabriel, we have Bernadine. This is Bernadine. I almost said her name wrong. This is Bernadine. I had Bernadette when we went across Canada. We had Bernice.
2, 3, and 4 cops.
We have Bernice, the camper that Gabriel brought to me last year with the Farmer George crap.
Yeah. Again, you proved yourself having a good sense of timing.
I think the one constant is the learning about names. Names. Everybody's calling each other names and nobody knows what's going on. It's the end of the world and we know it. I just got this song on repeat.
My leg is burning. This thing here, it's hot. It's really hot.
Right now, so we're just gonna chill. This beard is because my friend George Hughes in jail.
You know, I finally got to Owen Sound. 80 miles. But guess what? Max ain't there. No. So, I guess I'll have to wait for him. So right now I'm parked right beside Tim Hortons. And there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 cops' car. They're all inside and laughing and giggling. I think I'm gonna take a little nap. And I guess I'll wait and see. Wait and see. Life of a grasshopper.
Good.
Alright, so Bernice just made a noise. That's kind of funny. Grasshopper Media. What do you know for sure?
Just like the nose?
You put money in there. Yeah, you could. Double nose as we know it. The end of my nose. It's the world ends. The world ends at the end of my nose. Wouldn't that be crazy? If the world ended at the end of your nose, right at the end of your nose?
So you could just see past your nose, not further than that.
No, well, everything behind your nose is real, but everything that's in front of your nose is all just an interpretation of what you're seeing on the screen, which is at the end of your nose. It's like glasses, les lunettes. Oh, it's the end of the world.
She's got that song on repeat.
No. So, Gabriel, how does the perceptual investigation mission you're on fare?
It's been unfolding.
Whilst I roll a cigarettes with marijuana in it.
Perceptual investigation.
Okay, so I'm not having fun anymore. Please, just let me down. For no reason. It's a beautiful car.
Remember that night we saw UFOs?
Yeah, moving stars.
Yeah, I think they were satellites.
Yeah, satellites though, like that's the excuse we can give ourselves to
No.
be able to stay into reasonable doubt. And then the next day we saw like this fucking light blimping like super far in the horizon. I was like, look at that, does that look odd to you? And we were looking at it for like 4 or 5 minutes, you know, and then it started moving and we were like, holy shit, it's so weird.
What the?
And then I was sure like the fucking light just sparks like some kind of laser beam or something, you know, and just like BAM! And I was like, holy shit, and then it started coming our way, and I was like, alright, let's move around, in case it's like fucking War of the Worlds, you know, kind of case scenario. It turned out it was like some helicopter when it got really close.
Oh, with his light?
Yeah, but we still like kept the doubt that it may be some fucking transformer extraterrestrial, you know, like kind of type of thing, machination, is played tricks with our minds. Offered us some mindfuck, but yeah. Except for that, man, it's been pretty chill, you know, like spending a lot of time home.
There's so much solace to be out there, to be found in yourself.
So Friday I went to Montreal, right? Like I spent a little 4 hours in Montreal there, and got to my lift point where I was supposed to wait for my lift, and just got myself a beer, you know, smoking a cigarette, and then some kids were like right beside me on the bench part, asked me if I had a cigarette, so I asked them, hey, you guys have some weed for me?
Yeah.
In exchange? I was like, no man. So I was like, alright, whatever. So they came back later, it was like, yeah, we got some weed, what do you want? I was like, ah, sure man, thanks. So I took the 5 of weed, and started talking with them, and I ended up fucking truthing the shit out of them.
Nice.
Like a fucking crazy motherfucker. Plugged in Rick Simpson, man, like Grasshopper Media, like the whole shebang.
It's 2012.
And it put me in an amazing vibe, It just felt like I wasn't even trying to convince them or anything. It just came out naturally from the information I already know, and them being in that place where they don't necessarily have the information firsthand because they haven't searched it out or anything. They only have like the fucking stereotype, fucking, you know, like whatever people say about weed, you know, like they don't have first-hand information, just gossip, I guess. So they were just like listening to me, the 4 of them, you know, and they turned out like they were like in high school still. Some fucking high school kids sold me some weed.
Do you understand the ripple effect, the repercussions that might have?
Yeah, totally, and you can feel it like just talking to them, how you like it's changing their worlds, you know, like just the words you're saying. Making them feel not guilty for what they're doing, you know?
That's what it's all about. I think it's about forgiveness.
They asked me how long has it been I was
others.
smoking some weed, you know?
Yeah.
As opposed to like this big hippie or something. A fucking pot activist, French hippie.
You're not an activist, are you?
I wouldn't say so. I'm just me.
I think you're an investigator. I think you're here on a mission. I think we're all here on a mission.
Wouldn't be bad.
Have you accepted your mission? Do you realize that your mission is a contract that nobody will ever be able to present here? And that's how the courts and the laws and the engineering of everything. And it's all about to be undone in 2012. If Jack Frost has anything to say about it. But in that movie, or not Jack Frost, Charlie Frost. Charlie Frost, he dies in the movie 2012.
Fucking epically though.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. And I'm Max Radico, not Charlie Frost. However, I wouldn't mind. If that's the way the world ends, I want to be there. But look at that movie 2012, and you notice how they all jump into arcs, right? They all jump into a bunch of arcs.
Built by the Chinese.
Noah's Ark is real. It really happened 4,700 years ago, not 5,000 or more years ago.
What was it, Mount Ararat? They found the arcs? Just like satellite images. How updated are you on the shit?
On which?
On the shit. On the Max Radico shit. Like you've been working a lot? Or?
I've been researching a lot about Babylon, about why and how and what's
somebody told me something about that just today, about Babylon, how baby, the word baby comes from Babylon. I was like, come on, man, baby means fucking baby, you know, like kid. But I don't know. Babylon, the baby of civilization. The Babylon.
See, we need the QR code on the back.
Fucking marker?
Oh, nice.
Sounds like an identity crisis.
Yes, an ID entity.
Identity.